All right, guys, let's make this short update in price of Bitcoin and crypto market in general. I'll just check the sound in a second and we will start. We'll talk about the recent drop in price, and not only in BTC but generally in stocks. Okay, the sound works. Across major stocks and indices, and of course, what happened is that we had this note from Jerome Powell from Federal Reserve that we are going to have even higher interest rate next year. Therefore, what happened is that the major stocks indices dropped. That was a quite painful decline and have dropped. If we'll actually look at the shorter time frame, we'll see how massive it was. So yes, that is basically the reason of the fact that we see the same thing happened with BTC, and that was over here. Note that how before that we see the rise. So that is just a perfect scenario, perfect example of the manipulation and collection of the liquidity within the market. Anyways, after that, what we had is that the price dropped below $20,700. And if you remember, that was the bottom of this consolidation. So we have two major areas over here with a red rectangle and with a blue rectangle. And the main thing is we had this rise with higher highs, higher lows, which should be followed with a correction. And we had this correction. So this correction could end somewhere here, $21,000, and then continue to the price continues to go up, or we can go below that low, which is surprisingly the same low as here, and from there we could continue to go up. If it doesn't happen, if we appear to be testing the bottom of this red rectangle, it means that this is not a correction. It means that we are over with the growth, most likely, and we see much lower price than $17,000 and $19,000 after we break it. But until then, I still think, and I keep saying that, and this is basically my narrative, my agenda for a very long time, well, last couple of weeks or something, is as soon as we are holding above $19,000, it's still, $19,000. It is still a bullish trend to me, because generally the lows are still higher on the higher time frame, highs are still higher on the time frame, and as soon as we don't print a lower low, it's still okay. Moreover, we see some increase in the volume, which is also a good sign, and potentially we can end this decline just right now and continue to go up. Currently, we can put our stop loss order around $90,000, and that would be a very nice stop, like 5% maybe from now. And you can make it a little lower, like 10% or something. That would be more reliable, because of course you can get a squeeze or something. That's possible. Or you can even put stop right here, make it a little more riskier, but the risk to reward ratio for this trade is just enormous. So I would say that both here and here was nice entry, and it is nice entry right now. So we still could play it as a long trade with the potential end around $37,000. But then, first of all, even if we reach there, then we can see the decline much lower eventually. Second, if we don't go anywhere higher than $24,000, for example, like maybe doing like this, then still, one way or another, we are going to see much lower price in BTC, maybe like $10,000 to $15,000, $10,000 to $13,000. That is, in my opinion, an avoidable event, and it's just a matter of time when it happens. Eventually, if this kind of a classic or traditional approach to the price action, price development plays out, we can get a new bull market, and then we can trade our expectation for the new high with much more confidence and much higher risk to reward ratio, better risk to reward ratio, and better profits. Okay, guys, that is pretty much it for today. This short update. I hoped it was useful. And let's meet next time, probably Thursday, Friday, maybe even tomorrow, depends on the marketing conditions. And yeah, please go ahead and leave any comments which you like to discuss about and any topics. And leave a like, share, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.